Now don't fly off the handle, but I've added a little bit here. I kind of labeled everything just for my own benefit. So this is mu here, this is standard deviation here. Technically has a little more decimal places. And I just kind of wrote over here, this is mu p hat, not fat, but p hat, right? The p with a little hat on his head. If you look at him in the formula, there he is. There's one right there. Right? So that's the mean of the p hats, and that's the spread of the p hats. This is how far apart they are. Great. All right, now we've done part A. Part A was, oops, let me go back to the problem. Describe the sampling distribution. We said it was normal, that's the shape. We found the center, which was mu, which was 0.8. And then we found the spread, which was that square root formula. All right, now we're done with that. Now it's asking us, what is the probability of obtaining x equals 63 or more individuals? That is, what is the probability that p hat is greater than 0.84? Okie dokie. Well, since we know that it's normal, that means we get to use the normal distribution probabilities. So what we're looking for is the probability that p hat was greater than or equal to, what was it, 0.84. Close parentheses. All right, I'm going to make that a little wider. All right, well, let's see, I can find the opposite first. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, actually, I don't have to. Just keep in mind that this is a right-tailed probability because it's a greater than, and the norm dist distribution function only finds left-tail probabilities, always. So if you want a right-tail probability out of it, excuse me, then you have to type 1 minus norm s dist to begin with, like that. All right, that'll do a right-tailed then for us. So now we need to tell it what the x bar is. Well, the x bar was 0.84. The mean, well, the mean I've typed up here, it's in this cell right here, or you could just type 0.8 for yourself, that's fine. The standard deviations right here, it's a good idea to have it do a cell reference because that way it keeps all the decimal places of accuracy. If you round this at all, you're really going to be changing these answers quite a bit. So I'm going to click on that cell. And for us, we will always do true for the cumulative question, enter. There you go. That's your answer. Oop, it doesn't like me. Okay, those are bold now, and then they're yellow. All right, C. C is going to be, oops, I got to move my video thing. It's in my way. All right, C is probably going to be another probability question. It is, okay. This one's, what's the probability that x equals 51 or fewer? Okay, well, fewer is actually easier to calculate because the norm dist function on x bar, oops, p hat, excuse me, p hat less than, what was it? Less than or equal to 0.68, less than or equal to 0.68. Well, that's what norm dist finds. Norm dist finds left tail, i.e. less than probabilities. So all you have to do is tell it 0.68, comma, tell it what the mean is, comma, the standard deviation, and always type true for the norm dist function for our book. Enter. Bold, yellow. We're done. That's it. Okay, so that's 8-2 number 11. The hardest part, I think, is to figure out, well, what they're asking up in A, and this formula right here. The square root of p, there's p, times 1 minus p, and I put that in parentheses. The other option you have is to type 0.2, just like that instead, whichever way you like. And then divide it by n, little n, not capital N. Capital N is your population size. Little n is your sample size, which is 75. Alrighty then, I think we're all set with that one. I'll see you next time for 8-2 number 15.